Algebra 2, Chapter 2, Section 3, Part 2 of the videos that I'm creating for this chapter. I have in front of me a coordinate plane. I have the slope-intercept form. In this video, I'm going to show you how to graph a line in slope-intercept form, and then after that, I'm going to show you how to graph a line that's in standard form. Okay, so again, here's a coordinate plane. What I mean by coordinate plane are two lines intersecting at a right angle that divide up a plane, this paper, into some coordinates. You can use units of 1. I'm using graph paper. Label your axis, y and x, and let's talk about how to graph a certain line. So here's slope-intercept form. Here's a line that I'm going to graph that's in slope-intercept form. Let's say y equals negative 4x minus 2. Okay. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. M represents the slope, and b represents where we can find the y-intercept at 0b. So this is where we use that. B is what we use to find the y-intercept. Okay. With our particular example, y equals negative 3 over 4x minus 2. The slope is negative 3 over 4, and the y-intercept is at 0, negative 2. Okay, to do this, first we want to plot the y-intercept at 0, negative 2. I don't go to the side any units, but I go down 2 units, so 1, 2. Here's my first point right there at 0, negative 2. And then slope is always rise over run. The top number tells me how much to go up or down. The bottom number tells me how much to go left or right. Since the top number is negative, I go down 3 units. The bottom number is positive. I go to the right 4 units. So negative 3, 1, 2, 3, down 3 units, over 4, to the right 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is my other point. And this point is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, negative 5. And what you have is 2 points. You use a straight edge. I'm using a ruler. You can always use like the back of a book or the side of the book or another thing, but a straight edge is preferred. Draw your line, make arrows at the ends of your line, and then what I like to do, and to make it perfect, is to write the equation directly upon the line. So you have y equals negative 3 over 4x minus 2. Okay, and that's how to graph a line in slope-intercept form. Let's go on to standard form. Okay, standard form is ax plus by is equal to c. Here is a example of a line that's in standard form. 3x minus 4y is equal to 24. Okay, 24. The way I do this, it's really easy, is you can always obviously solve this for slope-intercept form, solve for y, but I think an easier way for this is what I call the cover-up method. What we are going to look for is the x and y intercept, where these lines cross the x-axis and the y-axis. So the way I do this is, if I want to look for the y-intercept, that's when x is equal to 0, I cover up everything with the x, and what I'm left with is negative 4y minus 24. So I'm going to go down here. So I got negative 4y is equal to 24. Then I solve for y, divide by negative 4 to both sides of the equal sign. What I get is y is equal to 24 divided by negative 4, negative 6. That means the y-intercept is at 0, negative 6. Okay? And then to find this x-intercept, what I do is cover up everything with the y. What I'm left with is 3x is equal to 24. To solve for x, I divide by 3 to the both sides of the equal sign, and what I get is x is equal to 8, and that means the point 80 is 80 is the x-intercept. So here's the x-intercept, and I think I'm writing directly on the line, and the y-intercept. Okay, x-intercept's at 80, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's this point right there. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're good. And then the y-intercept is at 0, negative 6. So go down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my other point. I got 2 points in the coordinate plane. That's all I need to draw a line. Use a straight edge, connect the 2 dots, draw arrows at the ends of the line, and then what I like to do is write the equation directly upon, not the axis, but this line down here. Okay, so 3x minus 4 is equal to 24. Okay, so that's graphing a line in standard form. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos for chapter 2. Please forgive me. I know these are kind of really rough, but I'll get better as I get used to talking to a camera, not to students.